Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Standing in, Ahmed Rosario will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Cueto's ready. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Outside and low, 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop. The 3-1. There's ball 4.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes. Comes set, and the 0-1 is in off the plate. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But the Mets are able to square things up on this solo home run. We've played 2, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Striding in once again, Buster Posey. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side. And Buster's going to make his way aboard. He's got a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches base safely, and now it's the run-producing part of the order with nobody out.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, Evo. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
Brandon Belt is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. First and second here with nobody out. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the belt, the pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
The 2-2.
I got 3-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Now a flare out to left center. Left fielder coming in. He can't get to it. This one's down. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
So one gone here in the San Francisco third, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Three and 0 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Three balls and a strike to count to the Giants shortstop.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. To first. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. Bottom of the third now. Next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Now the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. 1-1. Is strike 2 swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway. And he'll get in there safely. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. So striding forward now, Jeff McNeil hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Smokes this one into deep center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
So here's Pete Alonso as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Nope.
2-0.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give into this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Ready with the 2-0.
That's ball three.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. And that's in there, 3-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
So one man gone for the Mets in the third, and that'll bring up Robinson Cano. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. And the run will score from third to make this a 4-2 game.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
So now to the plate, J.D. Davis, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the 0-1. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Still only one. The 2-2 one more time. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2 to Crawford for 1. Onto the pitcher covering it first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. 3 innings complete. The Mets lead this one 4-2. So striding in, Mauricio Dubon. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Rosario's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Stepping up now, Steven Duggar, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Now here it comes. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. We're in the fourth inning of a 4-2 ball game. And he falls behind 0-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. On he pops it up. McNeil in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
The pitcher, number 47.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Johnny Cueto. He successfully laid down a sacked bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sack bunt perfectly.
And he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. Still down by a count of 4-2. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now at the plate, Dominic Smith. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw gets him 2 down. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the fourth, and up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. First offering on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0. Line drive to center field. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Standing in now, Noah Syndergaard. Swing and a liner. But gloving it down there at third is Longoria. Quick reactions that time, and the inning is over. Mets leave one as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mike Yastrzemski. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Strike called. 2-1.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here's Buster Posey now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a high strike there. 0-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. 0-2 the count to Posey.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Taken high and deep to right. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Giants down in order. They trail it here 4-2. Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Nimmo. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
0-1.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
And he got him.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Yastrzemski is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-1, no strike.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the third homer he's allowed today. We better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
So Robinson Cano will grab a bat next.
Second baseman.
As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0. Line toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And into bat next will be J.D. Davis. Cueto pauses. Here's the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Five runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Over to Crawford at the bag, and the forced play will end the inning. But the Mets are able to tack on one thanks to the solo homer. 5 innings complete. Now 5-2 New York. Top half of the 6th about to get started. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Evan Longoria. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope. Ball 1.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Two balls and a strike to Longoria. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
At the plate now, Alex Dickerson, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Smoke toward the hole, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Deal? This pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
On the corner at the knees, 0-1. No hits to this point. And it's quickly 0-2. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Blowing away with that one. It's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Into the box, Mauricio Dubon, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 delivery towards second. To second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Duggar. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Comes set. Now the pitch. This is pulled into right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Giants leave a couple, and the deficit remains 5-2. Danny Jimenez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 52, Danny Jimenez.
Coming to the plate now, Dominic Smith. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called as...
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
There are 2 parts to every great catch. 1, getting the right route to make the play, and 2, hanging on. That was a terrific diving catch by the outfielder.
One away now for the Mets in the 6th. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. First offering on its way. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. Bases are empty. One man out. And no strikes to Ramos.
2-0.
Now the 2-0. Outside. 3-0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Fastball too high. Ball 4.
Now batting, shortstop, Ahmed.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Yeah.
Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, Noah Syndergaard, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Comes set with the 0-1. This one's down to third. Taken in by Longoria. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Mets strand 1. They're still out in front, 5-2. Wilmer Flores is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Wilmer Flores.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And he misses again. 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mike Yastrzemski. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set and the pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you can get super greedy right down the middle.
The 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Stepping in now, Buster Posey. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Popped up. And no one will track it down. Runners on first with 1 down. On the ground is short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. They trail 5-2. Marlene Garcia gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 97, Marlene Garcia.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Now the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. This will kick up against the wall now.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
To the plate now, Jeff McNeil. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Here's a bouncer foul to the left side, and the count will move ahead now to 3-2. Payoff pitch home. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Now the relay home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Well, that makes it a 4-run deficit, so you might have to start wondering if this is too much for them to come back. They've only been able to scratch across 2 runs the entire game so far, so coming up with 4 more in this one might be too tall of an order.
Into the box now, Pete Alonso. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He went deep back in the 5th. The 1-0 delivery. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Hit hard on the ground to second. To Crawford for 1. To Belt for the twin killing.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Here's Robbie Cano now. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Mets out in front, 6-2. Digging in to try it again, Brandon Belt. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
So now to the plate, Evan Longoria. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
And no offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the second out.
Now batting.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Justin Wilson.
Now at the plate, Alex Dickerson. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Slider. Oh, look out as that one just about took his nose off.
Everyone relax. Not a fastball right there. Obviously a little arm side run. He missed his spot. No big deal.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. It's 3 balls and a strike to the Giants left fielder.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Settling in now, J.D. Davis. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Hit down the third baseline. Grounded to the right. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now batting, Dominic Smith. In his career versus this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's down. That's in. Ball 2.
Now the 2-0 home. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. On to first, and there were 2 down. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. They lead it 6-2. Into the box, Brandon Crawford. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
Brandon Crawford.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. The 1-0. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2. Wilson has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Crawford.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Liner towards second. And this will get over his glove as he couldn't quite get up all the way. It's a base hit.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Mauricio Dubon.
At the plate now, Mauricio Dubon, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit to first. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
The center fielder.
Stepping in, Steven Duggar. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch. Late that time for a strike. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Hunter Pence will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 8, Hunter Pence.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And he falls behind now, 2-0. From the stretch.
What's there?
Mike Yastrzemski would be next. He's set. Here's the 3-0. There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Davis is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. New York led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Noah Syndergaard is credited with the win. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious New York Mets, 6 runs, 10 hits.